December 20th, 1973. A deafening explosion shakes the heart of Madrid. Spain's Prime Minister, Luis Carrero Blanco, is launched nearly 60 feet into the air. His car crashes onto a rooftop. His body, unrecognizable. Official reports blame the Basque separatist group ETA. But the real question isn't just who killed Carrero Blanco. It's why. Because behind this dramatic assassination lies a darker theory. That Carrero Blanco wasn't killed by terrorists alone, but by powerful international interests, possibly even the CIA, to kill something much bigger: Spain's nuclear weapons program. To understand this story, you need to understand who Carrero Blanco really was. A loyal naval officer, ultra-conservative and fiercely Catholic, he rose through the ranks to become General Franco's most trusted man. In 1973, Franco, now aging and ill, appointed him prime minister. For many, Carrero was the de facto heir to the Spanish dictatorship. He represented continuity, stability, but also resistance to democratic reform. He was also known for something else: his commitment to building a Spanish atomic bomb. Since the early 1960s, Spain had quietly pursued nuclear capabilities under a program called Project Islero. Named after the bull that killed the famous matador Manolete, the name itself suggested danger and pride. Carrero Blanco believed Spain needed its own nuclear deterrent, free from NATO or Soviet influence. Backed by some elements of the military and even support from France, Spain began acquiring the knowledge and materials to build a bomb. By 1973, the country had several nuclear reactors and was suspected of having enough plutonium for a weapon within years. But Washington wasn't thrilled. The United States, embroiled in the Cold War, had already pressured West Germany, South Korea, and Taiwan to back off similar ambitions. Now Spain was next. On December 20th, Carrero Blanco followed his usual routine: morning mass at San Francisco de Borja Church in central Madrid. 3 men waited nearby, watching closely. As his car passed over Calle Claudio Coelho, 90 kilograms of explosives, buried under the street, were remotely detonated. The car flew over a 5-story building and landed on a rooftop terrace. Carrero died instantly. His bodyguard and driver too. ETA claimed responsibility. They'd spent weeks digging a tunnel under the street, posing as electricians. The Spanish public was stunned, but not everyone believed the story. Now, the conspiracy deepens. Just 2 weeks before the assassination, U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger visited Madrid to meet Carrero Blanco. Tensions were reportedly high. It's also known that the CIA maintained close monitoring of ETA and had assets within the Spanish intelligence services. And here's the kicker. Calle Claudio Coelho, the location of the bombing, was near U.S. diplomatic offices. It was one of the most heavily surveilled areas in Madrid. How did ETA manage to dig a tunnel, move explosives, and set up a trap without being noticed? Some suggest they didn't do it alone, or that someone looked the other way. Here's what happened after Carrero Blanco's death. Spain's nuclear weapons program lost its strongest political backer. A more moderate government began to take shape, and by 1987, Spain signed the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Some believe this was the goal all along. Carrero Blanco's removal meant the end of Spain's nuclear dream. No bomb, no deterrent, just another US-aligned European power. And if it was the CIA, it wouldn't be the first time. Iran in 1953, Chile in 1973, Congo, Guatemala. The list goes on. So, who really killed Luis Carrero Blanco? Was it a brilliantly executed ETA operation, the beginning of Spain's long war on terrorism? Or was it a surgical geopolitical strike carried out with the quiet approval or help of U.S. intelligence. There's no definitive proof, but the timing, the method, and the aftermath raise serious questions. Carrero Blanco's car flew through the air like a missile. But what truly exploded that day may have been Spain's nuclear ambitions. The only question is, was it just terrorism or something far more calculated? Let us know what you believe in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into history's most suspicious events, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Because sometimes the truth hides in plain sight.